Oh, there you are, YouTube. We're about to watch Cocaine Bear. Oh, get back to me. And guess who's with me? It's Tracy. She's back to review Cocaine Bear with me. Excited? We just finished Cocaine Bear. What'd you think? I feel like we were laughing quite a bit.
We laughed a lot. It
Yeah.
was ridiculous in a beautiful way.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of, did you ever see, and there might be maybe other reasons why I'm making this connection, but did you ever see James Gunn's Slither?
No.
So, Elizabeth Banks is in that movie, if I remember right. And I don't know, it just sort of reminded me of that. So he got his start like with the Trauma movies. Do you know those? Like really bad, super duper low budget horror films that are like extremely gory and stuff like that. Like Toxic Avenger. Have you ever heard of that guy? Yeah, like so that company, he like worked for that company. And so his horror movies were kind of over the top, and you see some of that like goriness in like his Guardians of the Galaxy movies a little bit. Obviously, it's Disney, and then you also get it with like his Suicide Squad movie and stuff like that. But I don't know, that this kind of reminded me of his movie Slither, but it's been a long time since I've watched that. But I wonder if like Elizabeth Banks, you know, was maybe inspired by it a little bit, because I'm pretty sure she
Had
was
to
in it.
be.
I think she's like the main person,
Okay.
but it's been years.
Right. But yeah, regardless, she got some kind of inspo from it because the horror slash comedy vibes.
Yes,
Yeah, she is in that.
she is. Okay, yeah. The
I feel
horror
like
and
it's
comedy
pretty-
was so well blended.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, very campy,
Yeah.
but not so stupid that you didn't like the movie.
Right.
It all fit really well.
Yeah. Even if a character was with you briefly, you kind of cared about them.
Yeah, yeah. And there were some characters that felt like they were going to be in the movie a little bit more, then it didn't quite land that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't know, do we want to mention those?
We could.
Or do we want to move into something else?
Who is our favorite character and why?
Well, I think Margot Martindale was probably the best, the funniest. Oh, I think one of the kids is waking up. Oh. So, do I stop it? Do I keep it going?
Let's pause.
Let's pause. I think we're good now. So, yeah, Margot Martindale, very funny. Kind of for a while, to me, seemed like she was going to be the lead. So I guess
Sure.
that's kind of a spoiler, because it does feel that way. But then we learn that she's not the lead. But I just think she's very funny the way she's like very aggravated, not happy with her job. She has a crush on somebody, and she only wants to spend time with this one person, but things keep getting in the way. And it's interesting that she even likes this person because she's so angry anyway. And this guy would never like her because she's so negative. So that part was kind of funny.
Right.
But I loved everything that she was producing on screen. And she's, you know, she's in everything. Everybody knows. If you don't know her name, you know who she is. You've seen her in stuff like...
Character actress.
Yeah, she's in Million Dollar Baby. She's in
Is she in that horrible August Osage County movie?
maybe
She may have been on it.
Practical Magic.
Oh, I don't even remember that.
Yeah, she says, "Come on, girls, let's clean house."
Her storied role on BoJack Horseman.
BoJack Horseman. I have not watched that, but I'm hearing great things. All I know is famous in the '90s. That's all I know about BoJack Horseman. And I think maybe Michael Eisner from former C.
Captain?
No, C. Not E. CEO. CCO maybe of Walt Disney. I think he maybe produces it.
He could have also been a sea captain at Disney.
Maybe.
We don't know.
Perhaps. Who was your favorite character, though?
The bear.
Oh, the bear.
No,
That's
I mean,
cheating.
well, it kind of is. No. Well, it definitely wasn't Ray Liotta's character,
No.
and it wasn't Kerry Russell's character.
No.
Maybe it's Margot Martindale for me too.
Well, I was thinking your favorite character might be Aaron Allenrock, Allenbright, Han
S.
Solo.
He just the vibe was right. He had a sky blue members only jacket, which normally I don't. If you just describe that, I wouldn't be into it. But he was pulling it off.
Yeah.
With the hair and
A little rough around the edges.
Levi's, yeah.
Yeah.
Really my brand.
Sort of the moral compass of the movie.
So yeah.
Not that you're after
No,
that
well,
type
he's
of
still a
person,
bad
but
boy, too.
yeah, bad boy yet moral compass. So kind of like a, I don't know, a conflicted hero or something like that.
Oh yeah, and I need the confliction.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just just like people I want to spend time with, he's number one on the list.
Right. Yeah.
Margot Martindale, yeah, she made me laugh. She really did.
Yeah, and that guy that we always see like on Instagram and
Oh yeah, I forgot
TikTok
about
or
him.
whatever, is like that guy who, talks about working in like hourly paid jobs or something like that, retail.
Customer service.
Yeah.
Stuff.
He's funny. I don't know his name. I watch a lot of his videos, but I have no clue what his name is.
Is it DD Mega Doo?
No, but there is someone named Dee Dee who is in the Florida Project. Love that movie.
Oh yeah. That must be
His
why.
name is Scott Seiss.
Scott Seiss. Yeah, he's like a paramedic or
Not a
something.
name.
And his whole scene, basically every moment he has on screen is great.
We were loving it.
Yeah, I feel like that was the highlight of the movie.
Yeah.
Not because of him, but everything that he was a part of, what was going on, those scenes, the action was all top notch.
Oh yeah, when the ambulance rolled up. See, I'm thinking all these things are in the movie. I can't remember them later on.
Yeah.
But when the ambulance rolled up, I'm just like, I'm always so excited for a new scene with new characters. See who's gonna pop out. So
Yeah.
I'm just like dying to know who's gonna come out of that ambulance.
Dying to know.
And we were cocaining to know who's gonna come out of the ambulance. And it was this funny pair. And I mean, the girl was fine. We really just
Yeah, it was him. And
TikTok
like
video guy.
and Margot during that scene too
Yes.
was great. But yeah, the way the paramedics, the setting that they landed on was just like funny to see their reactions to everything. It was all good.
Oh yeah, because we were like finding it along with them.
Yeah.
Because we knew stuff was going down in the ranger station, but we didn't know exactly what it was until they discovered it.
Yeah, we didn't fully see everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Like maybe people's heads weren't where they were supposed to be.
Right.
I don't know. Who's to say? Did everybody have all their parts? I don't know.
We don't know. We actually know because we watched the movie, but
Yeah, but
we didn't know at the time.
no, we didn't. There was another thing I was gonna say. Well, I love when the bear did an actual line of coke off
Off of a leg.
off of Jesse Tyler Ferguson's leg.
Yeah, Jesse Tyler Ferguson was also super funny in it.
Yeah, he was so cute. Yeah, in the dorkiest way.
Yeah.
Very wholesome.
Also, the special effects I thought were great. Like,
Yeah.
obviously this is not a real bear when you're looking at it. But it's not so bad that you lose interest or it's distracting. I didn't think it was distracting.
No, the only thing that distracted me was me thinking, wow, they really got the bear's lips right.
Right.
Like those bears have those hangy lips that are just like flying all over the place. And
Yeah.
they really like, when you saw this bear's face, you were like, those are bear lips.
Yeah. And, yeah, that was just really impressive, especially because I feel like we still haven't mastered human lips in most movies.
Have you ever seen AI try to generate human hands?
Oh, yeah. That's how you look.
They cannot do it.
No. That's the hardest, most difficult part of our body for them to recreate.
That actually gives me like a deep-seated type fear that I can't understand, that the robots don't know how to like make human hands.
Right, but it's a fast tell if you want to know if a
Yeah.
picture is AI generated.
Maybe the Pope's
for a while anyway.
long white coat sleeves were covering the hands, and that's why we all thought it was real.
But that's what I've been doing. Like if I'm like, what is this picture? I would look for the hands, and that's where you can always find the mistake.
Yeah, that's good.
They're so good at everything else. But I mean, they'll get there eventually. Give it
Yeah.
a few months. I'm sure AI will
And then we'll
have all
all
our
be
parts.
replicants, and who knows?
Yeah, all those movies we watched
Hmm.
coming true.
Oh, you know who else I have a crush on in this movie? And he was barely in it.
O'Shea Jackson.
No, he's a guy who was kicking the cocaine out of the plane. Kerry Russell's husband in real life, that Welsh dude.
Oh, really?
Um,
How much was he even in it? Because I can't even like picture
almost
his face.
zero. Almost zero.
Like that was just at the
What
very
is
beginning.
that? What is that new
The
detective
Americans?
show? Yes, and that detective show that's based on the old school show. Perry Mason. He's also the new Perry Mason.
We watched like half of the first episode of that. We didn't finish it.
Too boring for you?
No, I can't remember. It just
So-
wasn't the right mood, and I think we were saving it for later, and then we just never got back to it
Sure. One later always exists. Till you die.
until we're dead. Like a lot of the people in Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
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 But it had great horror vibes. There were
Yes.
parts that, I actually
parts-
jumped.
Yeah, the parts that were horror, they really nailed.
Yeah.
I kept being, and especially because I think it was a perfect, not bait and switch, but a little hidden aspect of the movie was that it actually did have some legit horror movie aspects, but they didn't present it as such, so they were like a lot more effective.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, they're trying to be scary. It was like, oh, they're just showing what happens, and it happens to be scary, and
Right.
they nailed the way they presented that.
Yeah, there was only like one part that felt a little bit like, okay, now they're trying to film it like a horror film. Well, or I don't know. There were other parts, but one
Wasn't
part
that
that
strange flash.
well, no, when we have the stethoscope on a heart and then we're hearing the heartbeat and it's functioning sort of the same way that John Williams' score does in Jaws, and that just, I was like, oh, this is like Jaws. Just kind of made you think of a horror film. But which I thought it was also great that all of the horror elements were all done in like broad daylight,
Yes.
but they still felt like horror, and usually that's
Yeah.
done,
Right.
darker scenes.
Right, especially for a movie whose primary objective wasn't to be like a horror movie.
Right.
Like, they might need a little crutch, but they
Yeah.
wouldn't.
And then the parts that were dark felt more like action,
Yeah.
so they kind of moved around with the genre, I felt like.
But it was pretty seamless transitions.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
the heartbeat stethoscope part,
Mm-hmm.
and then the fact that the comedic like break of that horror tension was that she whispered the word bear into the stethoscope, so that
Bear.
the EMT knew what was behind the door.
Right.
Is that too much of a spoiler? Ugh.
Yeah.
It's been
You
out
know
for
what's
50
going
years.
on as soon as that scene pops
57
up.
years, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it was really good. I thought it was fun.
It was a lot of fun. I
It-
think one of my primary objectives when I watch movies with you guys is to have fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
So,
really do get laughing.
Yeah.
We are laughing.
Real peanut gallery. Nope. It's just people judging.
Yeah.
I'm laughing.
But I feel like I enjoy movies more when the three of us are together, comedies.
That's really wholesome.
Because like when we watched like Glass Onion Part 2 or whatever,
Mhm.
that movie,
The movie sucked.
yeah, I don't think it was good, but I think we had a fun time watching it because we were all hanging out.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
also, when it's not as good, we can talk smack.
Right. Oh.
We didn't really talk any smack in this one.
No, I think we were just having a
There's
good
a couple
time.
moments where you're like, that's not realistic, but it wasn't like, well, now the movie's ruined, because otherwise this was completely realistic and totally true.
Totally true. Oh, totally true.
Cho-
It is based off a true story.
Totally true?
Totally, Tracy. But yeah, based off a true story. Who knows
We don't know how
the
much of
alignment?
it's
I don't
true.
know. They cited Wikipedia in the film.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can probably find out whether it's all true or not.
You know what I like to
There.
do? Look for the little links at the bottom of the Wikipedia
Yeah.
page. Wikipedia has sources.
Right. That's what you got to do. Scroll down, then you'll find your legit source there.
And donate $3 to them if you can. I'm just kidding. This isn't spawned by...
Not sponsored. This is no ad. But yeah, overall, I think we liked the movie.
Yeah,
It was fun.
It was fun.
All right. Do you want to do the outro? Do you remember it? It's been a while since you've been here. This is my friend Tracy, by the way. It's been a while since she's been here.
3.7 bear paws out of 4 bear paws. That was the rating system
That you
for
gave?
this movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many
Let's not do five
bags of
because-
cocaine would you give it?
Ooh, all of the bags of
all
cocaine.
all bags.
I'd give it all bags. And here's what's happening. Nope. It's... And perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.